Hello and welcome to part 6 of this card modeling tutorial series, and my name is Raphael Karanja. If you are not with me in part 5, then you need to check it out so that you can be able to reach at the place that we reached last time. So this is the place we were able to model in part 5, but it took me some time to create this because we had gone through some other stuff, including the tools we used to model. So in part 6 we go through it quite fast. Don't worry about anything, don't worry about the time we take. I'll try go through it quite fast. So let's start. The first portion, I'll go ahead and switch off my sub and go ahead and use Z to go to wireframe mode, and tab into edit mode, or just use this. Let me go to 3 and see that you can be able to see that they are flat, so they need to have this curve, like they need to be curved. So I'll select the top one, switch to 3, the numpad, and pull it back so that it acquires the curve. Select the next one, which is that, and pull it back to get the curve. Yeah, so we have it curving like that. So let's go ahead and check the bottom. 1 2 3 4, I guess 4 of the bottom. Go ahead and extrude them back, and extrude another one back. Just extrude 3, so let me see that to there, and yeah, we have that there. I'll also try fill out this portion so that it comes down like this. So I'll maybe delete this point. Let me delete it. Press the delete key, then go and dissolve vertice. So I'll try use this 4 and face them off. I'll go ahead and do the same thing for that. F to fit that face. Okay, the thing I'll do next is come to the start of my headlights here, select this edge from here, leave this one, so select this one, that one, and that one. Go to 7. I think I can select even this one. No, let me leave that one. So I'll extrude this back to form the bulge I was talking about, this bulge over here. So let's extrude it back to form that bulge. So I'll go ahead and press E to extrude and pull it back to somewhere there, and I'll turn off the sub modifier by clicking on the eye icon, and I'll go ahead and now take a look at how I'll join this to this. But right now the shape has a quite weird shading, so I'll select everything and press Ctrl N to flip the normals. So I'll do Ctrl R on this one, and roll my mouse wheel up to maybe 7, and go ahead now and take this portion, switch to 3 so that I curve it to that bulge, this bulge that I was talking about. So I'll curve it to that bulge. So what I'll do, I'll select this by rows, so holding down shift and the alt, and let me select that one, and I'll go to select inverse, and I'll do H for the inverse so that I hide it. Go to 3, side view, and switch to wireframe mode, and now start curving these vertices over here. I think up to there it's fine, so I'm getting that nice. So I'll H to get that selection that we had hidden back, this one. Alt to select that loop, then Control E, go to edge slide and slide it there. Alt to select, Control E to edge slide, do the same thing at the edge loop here to sort it out. It's just simple, just add an edge loop there, then go ahead and select all of these ones here. Okay, I think this will bring a problem, so I'll select it too, select everything. So let me just hit alt and select the whole part up to the back, but I'll go ahead and use C for my brush select, and middle mouse click to deselect those portions that I don't want, especially this front, these three fronts. So C, middle mouse click, middle mouse, and should brush them off. They'll extrude again, and now I'll pull them closer to there. Select this edge that I've extruded right now and the edge of the bulge, and press Alt M and do at last, so it merges them at last. So select that one and Alt M, it merge there, the last one that you join them to, so at last. So we get them connected like that. So if I turn on the sub, I get quite a nice feel here. Expect this one looks pinched a bit. So what I'll do, I'll select those, yeah, and put them up somewhere there, and it should not be that bad. So I'll put them up, put them to side bit, we put this down, we put this up a bit. Now that pinch has disappeared. Try and tweak when you don't have your sub on. Yeah, I remember I left this edge out, so this edge should be the one that should be the one that's curving like that. So I'll go ahead and extrude, remember my weird style, and I'll actually try line up this row of edges with that row. So when I extrude, I line it with the row of edges, and I'll go ahead, extrude again there. Yeah, so I get that bulge. So this should connect like this, and it's going to be quite easy because I'm having edges that I can connect quite easily. So I select these 4 points and press F to face them off. Go ahead and do the same. I'll add another loop cut here, maybe, yeah, so that I pull it out. Let me try and push this in a bit, not including, let me deselect the front one, push them a bit like that. Let me smooth it and check it out. So I'll come to my side here and turn off sub again. First thing I want to do is make sure that it doesn't, these edges that don't pass through this line, because this line is the one that will create a curve with. So maybe try pull them up using the transform widget. Don't pull them with G, just use the transform widget to pull them. We pull this edge, let me pull it in the front. I'll go ahead and turn off my sub and extrude it down. Maybe try and extrude it to that point. So this point should be joined to this point. So I'll Alt M it and join it last. And now I'll try curve these lines that I've extruded. Pull this back. Yeah, so I've curved them in the wrong direction. It was supposed to be like this. Yeah, something like that should work. Now we'll try fill this front portion, this form, extrude them out, take this and this and join them at last, and this and that and join them at last, so we can fill this form, fill this for 2, this 4 also can fill by F. We also can try fill this 4 here, create an edge loop, Control R over here. I can be able to fill this here, 2 edge loops here, Control E, let's slide a bit down. So we just continue on. Feel this portion of here, F. I had another loop cut here. I can feel this one, and this one are 4. So yeah, and we're done with the front part. And if we turn on the subs off and go ahead and press T, shading, smooth, try shape it, try even shaping it with G to at least arrange this vertices up. They look nice. They should be squished all together. Should be at least some separation between them. Stop pinching when you add the subs off. I'll go ahead and now pull this edge. Let me pull this one. So yeah, let me pull this, extrude it back, and now try and position it there. So I'll grab this one, push it there, maybe delete this one, this vertex, so that I have that, so I can pull this position there, so that we get the first ever. It's not a triangle yet, it still has 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take this edges of here and I'll extrude them out to that part. Let me say that part. And now I'll try shape it with G so that it curves along the door where we'll form the door now. Yeah, so we have that. Go ahead and add loop cut here. Scale it on the y-axis by 0% to. I'll slide this down. Edge slide, Control E, slide it to there, and then another loop cut over here. Maybe scale it on the y-axis by 0%. That's our point, this point and this point, and probably this point, and extrude them to there. And then come again and select that and that. Alt M at last. And this one and this one at last. You can extrude this up so that it joins with this one. Keep the count when you're doing this, so just do this to that, and Alt M at last, Alt M at last. Now I'll do an extrusion here. Extrusion again, so can be able to feel off these faces. Maybe do another filling here. Maybe do another F here, so that I continue on extruding. So I'll extrude this edge back to there, and then this one to somewhere there, then this one to here. Then I'll extrude this one down again, this one a bit down, so that I can be able to feel these 4 faces. F. Yeah, so you have that. So if I turn on the subs off, I have accomplished that so far. Going fast a bit because of time. Extrude again down, extrude to the side here to here. And right now I'm thinking of extruding this down, extruding this point down, so then extruding it to meet this. So extrude and select this and that, Alt M at last, so I can do this and that, and I can F them. Let me add 2. Take this and that. You can fill this off with F and W to subdivide twice, so that you have it has 3. So I'll delete 1, dissolve vertex, and then I'll push this one to this side and this one to this side, and I'll join this 4 by F, this 4 by F, this 4 by F. And right now I'm liking the way it's going, so I'll just take these 2, F them, W subdivide, go to T, and the parameters panel here, just switch the subdivision number of cards to 2, and I can move this to here and maybe this to here, and select the 4 vertices and effing them to so I'm filling it quite well. I'm having how many, so I'm having this, so I can fill off this face and pulling this here to fill off that face. So right now I'm having 5 vertices here, but I think I'll do something about it. So I can add a loop cut here, and I'll just select those and F them off, and you have that. Let us meet in part 7, where we try to finish off the car body on the top and this back part. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. See you in part 7.